Jordan Love at the time of the draft was considered a waste of a pick by the Packers. Even seasons before this season, all graphics about the 2020 draft class, first round picks, all gave discredit to Love. But now it looks like he's going to become another member of a memorable class. Not really playing in 21 or 22, no one knew to expect this past season from Love. This is what and why I personally love what's happened with Jordan Love and what others should love about him too. Jordan Love has balled out his first year as a full-time starter with a little over 4,100 yards, 32 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions. And he did a nice little amount on the ground as well. I think his play and stats showed how good he can become and what he can do in the league as a starting QB. I have full faith in him to take another step after this year as well. Jordan Love was being doubted halfway through the season, too, but after his loss to Denver, he wouldn't have less than 200 yards again in the game. And after the Week 7 loss against Minnesota, the Packers were sitting 2-5, but him and the Packers would rally to finish 7-3, and with a total season of 9-8, they went to the playoffs as the 7th seed in the NFC, and they beat the Dallas Cowboys in the first round in a bloodbath where the Packers became the first 7th seed to win a playoff game in NFL history with Love being a main contributor. He also balled out during the playoffs against good teams. I don't hold the interception in San Fran against him like some other people do. He played good that game and great against Dallas, like I said. They did win that game 48-32. Love was 16 of 21 for 271 yards and 3 TDs. In the San Fran game, the Packers did lose and fall 21-24, and Love passed for 194 and had an interception TDs of 2-2, but still solid most of that game. He waited his time in Green Bay as well, which doesn't happen to a lot of quarterbacks anymore, but we heard almost nothing from him during that time. And during the seasons that he did have to sit behind Rodgers, he's been a humble guy during the league, putting God and others above himself, as he did say in an interview. He was wearing a bracelet with, like, always second or something, saying that God's first, right? It just shows how humble he was in Green Bay, sitting behind people as well. He did not complain about having to sit, but I at least didn't see anything from him in that regard. And in my opinion, Jordan Love is going to be so fun to watch these upcoming seasons. He looks absolutely electric already, and I think it's going to be interesting to see him grow and get better as a QB. I believe he'll develop into a top 5 QB in the league. If he's not already top 10 in your eyes, I think you'll be calling him top 10 by next year.